went to Mount Keene.
Mount Keene, I've been up there. I
Yeah?
was up there with school, years ago.
Mount Keene.
Where?
Mount Keene.
All right.
Is that at the end of Glen?
I know where it is, past the Queen's Well and
Yes,
everything.
so
Yeah.
initial plan was to go to Queen's Well, and after that I said, okay, why don't we go up? And still snow there, very cold. But what I have noticed when I was walking up to the Queen's Well, if I am here living in the center, I will be doing some other jobs and doing this and doing that. While I am arrived, I switched off.
You did what, sorry?
Switched off the phone. I switched off the phone.
Oh,
But you woke
Good.
up and
Just to clear myself. So I walked, and when I arrived Queen's Well, I feel something different. So relief. But I didn't feel any tiredness. That was something I noticed. So medicine is working.
good.
And all the way up to Mount Keene, and I was observing my body and the body reactions. I didn't feel tiredness this time. Strange. My muscles didn't feel tired. And went up the Mount Keene, and after almost to arrive, I felt like, why I do not feel tired today?
how long did it take you to go?
So
Couple hours?
2.5, 3 hours.
3 hours to climb the top.
2.5, around 3 hours. And I run after those stone steps, and still did not feel. I wanted to see my heart beeping, and it didn't feel that much. So, and then I went up, and all the way I was just also contemplating from car park to the Queen's Well. I was just a mindfully walking each steps now and then, and as walk up to the hill, and then when arrived on the top, it was a different feeling. It was very windy and very cold wind because of the snow, and I didn't have gloves on.
Did you get a good view?
Yes, yeah.
As it was clear.
Yeah, clear, and you can see snow far and wide. And I was just sitting there contemplating that it is like a meditation.
Mm-hmm.
When you are walking from car park to the Queen's Well, it's like you are preparing groundwork. And as you climb up, it's getting harder and harder. But when you look back and see the beautiful sceneries, all the hardship just gone. And it's looking back to the sceneries is like you're attaining some form of a calmness of the mind that, oh, today's meditation is good. And I like that feeling.
Was there snow on the top of Mount Keene?
Yes,
Yeah.
Not a lot, but a bit scattered.
You've shifted something, haven't you?
Yes, and then all the way going up, all the steps, the stone steps, and I was contemplating that it's like going and coming closer and closer to the top, and there is like, oh, I'm coming here now, I'm getting there, I like that. So I stop there and contemplate that. That's a beautiful moment.
Good.
And then there was another reflection came. Unfortunately, we can't stay at this top all the time because I still have lots of these defilements to work on. And that must be the similar feeling of someone who has given up all the desires and attain that ultimate. So it doesn't have to come down now. So it's just there, finished. And when they're sitting there, sitting is like you are with the object, contemplating and having this calm state of the mind. But rather than just staying in the calmness, when you see around, it's like an insight. You see all directions and see things clearly. From person, suppose a person staying at the Queen's Well would not see how beautiful the snow scattered and so far and wide. And that's a beautiful reflection I received. And on the way back, coming down, it was very windy and cold. And I was mindfully walking down, and then there was a thought came into my mind that how wonderful that sometimes you just leave everything behind, and even to yourself, just leave behind and just enjoy. You have to walk down. You have no other choice. You can't stay there. You just have to walk down. That was really.
I think you needed that.
Yes, and I feel like when I was coming back, I feel I needed that, and it really refreshed me. And then importantly, I was observing my body and body reactions since the health wasn't good. And now today's walk really taught me that I think I am fit. I think I am strong. So I observed my heart, try to observe my heart. There wasn't much heartbeat. Even I was running.
I'm glad there was one.
Otherwise, it was like a pumping so hard, and this time it wasn't like that. And every step was very enlightening, observing my body, my feelings, my emotions, my thoughts, and the nature. It was beautiful. Although when I left, I had a mixture of the thoughts, but I think it was worth while to be there for that moment of the time.
Good.
I enjoyed this
Good.
and feel really good. Right, so this is just a thought to you today. Let's chant and finish it today. Okay. Araham Samma Sambuddho Bhagava Buddhang Bhagavantang Abhivademi Savakato Bhagavata Dhammo Dhammang Namasami Supatipanno Bhagavato Sāvaka Sangho Sanghang Namami. Okay. Satu. Satu.